Hello people of the not-so-free internet. Today I'm going to be talking to you about net neutrality and how it affects our everyday lives. To start out, I should probably tell you what net neutrality is and how it works. In a brief explanation, net neutrality is a law set by FCC, or Federal Communications Commission, that states that ISPs, or Internet Service Providers, are unable to slow down or speed up certain websites depending on the size of the website and the amount of money that they are getting from the website's owner.
Think of it this way. All content is created equal in the eyes of the internet provider.
For example, say a big company like Comcast really likes this website called puppyvids247.com, but does not like this other website, catsgettingscaredvids27.com. What net neutrality does is it keeps Comcast from slowing down the loading time for catsgettingscaredvids.com and speed up the loading time for puppyvids247.com, so that more people would rather go to the website that Comcast favors, probably because it's paying more to load faster. Staying with this example, without net neutrality, Comcast would be able to speed up the loading time of puppyvids247.com and slow down the loading time for its rival, which is catsgettingscaredvids247.com, so that people would go to the faster loading and more wealthy website, or the one that pays more. I mean, if they wanted to. So now that you know what net neutrality is, you're probably wondering why it's important and why you shouldn't care about it. After all, it is all over the news lately. Firstly, net neutrality is important because my hypothetical example comes true, which, I mean, it totally won't, because businesses aren't just some heartless, money-hungry people, right? But anyways, it's important because if my hypothetical example does happen, number one, we might be paying more to access certain websites that aren't paying the ISPs as much as they want. And two, it will make it harder for smaller companies to grow compared to larger companies. To go further with a smaller company's idea, imagine there are two different companies, a big company and a small company. The big company would probably get a fast and efficient loading time for its website by paying more, and the small company would probably get a very, very slow loading time because the smaller company would not be able to pay as much as the big company. And if the loading time is slow, no one will want to go to the website, and the small company won't be able to grow. And as Chip Pickering, a former U.S. representative for Mississippi and currently the CEO of Encompass, said in the Bloomberg article, FCC plans December vote to kill net neutrality rules, that abandoning bipartisan net neutrality rules threaten to kill streaming revolution and will hurt business. Says a lot for why net neutrality is needed. And this hypothetical example I keep on talking about is not as hypothetical as you may think. I'll let John Oliver take it from here.
But Pye's larger argument there is deeply disingenuous because he has to know that Verizon, his ex-employer, won a lawsuit that meant if the FCC wanted strong, enforceable protection, its only real option was to reclassify the ISPs. And yet he cheerily insists, under questioning, that there is just no evidence that cable companies were engaging in rampant wrongdoing.
Let's just say Comcast created a new TV series, and it just so happened that that competed with a Netflix series very similarly. If these rules go away, how is there not an incredible incentive for Comcast to slow Netflix down coming into my house and make their video, the Comcast video, very robust?
So under that hypothetical, one of the things that's important to remember is that it is a hypothetical, that we don't see evidence of that happening in the marketplace on a widespread level.
But here's the thing, there are multiple examples of ISP over the years. For instance, a few years back, Verizon, AT&T and T-Mobile at one point shut out Google Wallet from their phones, a product that coincidentally happened to compete with their own mobile payment app, an app, incidentally, that had a significant flaw. It's a little subtle, but see if you can spot it.
Following in the footsteps of PayPal and Google Wallet is a virtual mobile wallet app called ISIS.
Oh, did I forget to mention that the new FCC chairman, Ajit Pai, who's leading the net neutrality ban, was appointed by Donald Trump and was a former Verizon lawyer? If that doesn't raise some red flags, I don't know what will. And the reason it throws red flags is because, first, I don't think that Donald Trump knows what he's doing with this whole net neutrality thing, as found further in that same John Oliver video. So let's hear it.
The ISPs will tell you that net neutrality could be protected by an act of Congress. But I do not particularly trust this or any Congress to get something as complicated as this right. And I definitely wouldn't want the current president involved as, and this will not surprise you, he doesn't seem to have any idea what any of this is.
Trump once tweeted back in 2014, Obama's attack on the internet is another top-down power grab. Net neutrality is the fairness doctrine. Will target conservative media.
But that's the exact opposite of what it did. Trump could not have been more off base if he tweeted, net neutrality is the Monroe Doctrine, will target the Wu-Tang Clan.
And second, Verizon has had quite a few lawsuits and bones to pick regarding the FCC entitled to net neutrality. In my opinion, an open internet has become somewhat of a natural right to most Americans, and they're trying to take that right away, or at least trying to put a price tag on it. What also concerns me is that I can't really find a pro to this net neutrality ban. So why did they want it so badly? My best guess would be money. Because of the influence of technology and the internet, net neutrality is something that all people want nowadays, and as put by the co-founder of Reddit, Alex O'Hannon, saying that we don't want to have our internet to start looking like our TV cable. We don't want tiers. And he's right. We don't want fast or slow lanes, especially if those websites and lanes are chosen by the ISPs and not us. So if we don't want it so badly, how can we help? Well, the answer is actually fairly simple. All you really have to do is put your voice out there by writing to your congressman, making a video like I did, spread the word, make an online poll like this one from Wired, protest even, though don't go too far with it. And if you want to go get directly to the FCC, our good old friend John Oliver has helped us with that too.
The FCC are again going to invite public comment on their website, and conveniently for them, the process is actually a lot more complicated this time than it was 3 years ago. You have to go to fcc.gov/lowercase ecfs/search-proceedings. Then, when you get to this page, put in the proceeding number, which is 17-108, then hit search, and on the next page, restoring internet freedom should be the only result you see. Then, click on the link that says express, and then and only then can you leave your comment. And if you're thinking, well, look, that's just too complicated, I'm not doing it, don't worry, because that's why we bought the URL gofccyourself.com. And if you simply go there, it will land you straight on this page, where all you have to do is hit express and comment, telling Ajit Pai that you specifically support strong net neutrality backed by Title II oversight of ISPs. And every internet group needs to come together.
And as he said, we need to come together if we want to keep our net neutrality, because when Democrats and Republicans actually agree on something, we should probably listen. Thank you for your time, and I will see you after the vote.